Last time on Leveled Up Incorporated,
None of that. None of that.
our heroes had just received their very own theme park after teaming up with Takashiro Nuts Incorporated. After entering the park for a one final look over before opening, they find it infested with zombies. The park is totally overrun and they have no choice but to reclaim their stakes and fight their way through the park.
Not to mention, all the animatronics in the park have also gone wild and are currently our enemy until further notice.
Not
And
to
the
mention,
various park attractions.
everything is not what it seems.
Alright, so let's get started.
Nish,
Nish.
Twinkies up,
Bow, 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 bow,
bow, bow, bow. I'll win with a tennis shoe.
Okay. Almost got under 10.
Now we have the Doom Dice. Roll.
Looks like I go
Where
3.
is the red D20? Where is it? There it is. Okay. All the creatures receive a +4 to their initiative. That is the quality initiative control here that we manage. And who had the highest niche?
Me,
He did, with a 10. You had a 6, I had a 3.
me.
Alright, so Clay, what are we doing?
I'm going to do an investigation check. I am feeling woozy and faint, and I'm going to investigate said ooziness. I have
10 plus.
10 plus a 7, 17 for my investigation check. Tell me what's going on, GM.
Well, you got covered in runny Frankenstein ape poo. Clearly, the necrotized tissue plus fecal matter equals heinous nauseation. You need to wash this off because the fumes are what is making you sick. There is an open bathroom at the concessionary at the end of the road where Jordan and his new sidekick are standing.
Okay. Well, then I will use an action point to run. Centimeters 5, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 45, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. 85, 80. Wait, 85, 90.
75, 80.
80, 85, 90. Okay. There we are. Oh,
Okay, you're at the public restrooms. Jordan, you don't even need to make an observation check of any sort. You detect a very heinous aroma. You're trying to hold back yourself from vomiting. Make a constitution check. Straight fortitude.
Straight 42.
yeah, roll your D.
You gotta roll a d20 for fortitude check.
Oh boy. Okay. 17 plus 5.
Okay,
That's
you make
22.
it. You keep yourself from arfing. Let's see
What about
if
his
your
girl?
sidekick can do the same. Jordan, you have the script on your character sidekick. What's your constitution looking like?
+1.
She does not.
She barfs all over the motherfucking place,
Um,
doesn't she? At that
Everybody
point,
roll reflex save who is around Jordan.
it's just me.
Jordan and Clay.
Clay rolled a 9, I rolled a 10,
And
and
you
my
gave-
reflex is +8.
And
so
you
that'd
gave him a
make it
boof
18.
assist. We're calling this accident when you roll 2 dice at the same time the boof assist or fail. Clay now has a 14, you have a 10. So you both make your reflex save because of boof.
Cool.
Okay.
And she hurls, kind of pulls out. Clay, you might
Because you smell like shit, nigga. So I think
That-
you need to take yourself up
Zombie-
into this little stand right
zombie
here.
Frankenstein ape shit. To be clear,
Clay, your turn isn't it?
Clay, your turn is not up. Clash of Clans can wait.
I had to get this dark elixir real quick. I'm gonna use one more action point.
Well, you have
You have a
2
second
free
move
rounds.
action.
Yeah,
You
but I
have
used an
move-
action point to run.
Yeah, but you have a move action, which takes
Yep.
you into the bathroom, and a standard action, which allows you to make the necessary treat injured
Oh, okay.
roll to
Okay,
get
so
yourself cleaned up. and
One move
stop being
action,
sick.
and then an action point to wash
You-
myself off.
It's under first aid.
Treat injury.
Yep.
Okay, good. I got a +7 on that. I should be able to check this swag.
Here's your dice.
It's
11
an
plus
18.
7. 18. That's gotta be able to clean my ass.
You cleaned yourself up. The smell is almost gone. You can feel your constitution restoring. In fact, you've regained 4 health points.
Nice.
Now, Jordan, your turn waits. I'm going to
Yes, it
start.
does.
Yes, I'm going to start flying again. I'm not going to let anything get the drop of me. I'm going to use 8 action point and go up 90 feet.
Nice.
From my new 90 foot in the air vantage point, I scope out with an investigation check as my standard action. What's going on in the park? 7 plus 12, 18. Basically, I see
19.
Yeah, 19.
19. Basically, I see there's a gator on the fairway at the mini golf course. It looks like the King of Carnival and the Jester animatronics have killed all of the employees in those attractions. It also appears that the animatronics from Nutty the Squirrel's Bounce House and Molehill Mountain have gone rogue. I can vaguely see that there is a monster truck making rounds. I think maybe the driver is using his truck as a weapon against the zombies.
Okay.
I'm going to spend an action point to tell you guys what I've seen.
Okay.
I'm going to take my standard move action and go 35 feet forward, which is avionic feet. So.
I was about to say that'd be like 30 centimeters, right?
Yeah.
That's 15 feet is centimeters.
Yeah.
9 centimeters to go 45 feet.
35.
Oh, 35?
Yep.
7.
There we go. So, yeah.
All right. Well, I guess
Jordan,
that would make it my
because
turn.
I just shouted, make a listen check because you have a fangirl and she's hurling. There's a lot of complicated things happening.
What kind of check you want to make?
Listen check.
A listen check.
Because I just shouted information to you. Clay couldn't hear me because he was in the toilet.
Yes, indeed.
So you had to listen.
6 plus 4. That's a 10.
You heard Gator on Fairway. Animoconics. Rampage truck drive now.
What?
What? All I heard was there's a gator on the ferry. So what? We're coming up on a miniature golf course up here or something?
I think it's your turn.
Jordan,
It
it's
is
still
my
your turn. You spent a standard action. You have a move action. Your minion has a move action. So are you gonna move? She also has a standard action. She didn't spend hers.
She's 45. What kind
so she can stand right alongside me. So
Just in metagame format, I'm just gonna pat her on the back, tell her it's gonna be all right. My buddy Clay's got himself all nice and cleaned up and whatnot.
Jordan,
That's what
make
he's in there
her
doing.
listen check.
Make her listen check.
Yeah, she has a standard action 3. Make her listen check.
plus, what would that be? A constant.
Her modifier, intelligence or modifier for listen.
Wouldn't it be the same modifier as me?
Basically, except her ability modifier is different from yours. She has the same skill rank, but different ability modifier.
AC's 14, initiative is 5.
It's wisdom, man. Wisdom.
Wisdom plus 2. That's
She
12.
has she has 12. She actually heard what I said, but very faintly. She explains it to you as best to her English, because she doesn't speak very good English. You've received a synergy bonus to your listen check. Congratulations, you know what you have to tell to Clay. Now you both have a move action, and she has to spend your action points.
She has to spend my action points?
Yeah, you're in charge of her. That's why you have the same colored figure.
I see. Alrighty. Well, in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward, take a left down this path, because I like where left is going for me. I'm probably going to end about like right to the other side of this bathroom and shit. And I'm going to instruct Aoki here to stay right here, wait for you to come out of the bathroom, and you're going to follow us down this path.
Okay, that's good. All right.
Ends my turn.
Now.
And I see a boss-ass water slide standing to my right. It looks like there's a mountain of tubes sitting down at the bottom of the stairway.
And Clay, the start of your turn, you feel a cold sensation running down your spine, like some of your essence has been just ripped out of you. And you feel like you're now torn between two places.
Uh-oh. What is going on? I'm going to do an investigate check. Try to figure out why I'm feeling this way. What'd you say?
Yeah, got yourself an 18.
Plus 7. 25.
You remembered mentioning that you always wanted your own homunculus.
Yeah, I do remember that. Now that you mention it.
In fact, you mentioned it during the last conference meeting before Jake made the merger deal with Takashi Quality Nuts.
Yeah, so what have you?
Okay, well, you were sleeping. You barely hear this because I premeditated it. I'm shouting it, trying to get through the ceiling on the bathroom. While you were sleeping, I kind of stole a pint of your blood and had the guys with our partners at the nut factory make yourself a homunculus. The Japanese are really good at that.
Oh, shit. Well,
Make a listen check. This is gratis.
11 plus.
well, let me see. I can't find it. 7. So 18.
You barely hear me through the roofing and insulation. You can make out the words, but they're very meek. It's like if a mouse was shouting at you.
Oh, snap. Crackle and pop. Let's get out of here then.
Now, make another investigate check.
Okay.
Ooh.
12 total.
A lumbering metal creature lurches out of a incubation tube, breaking its surroundings. The lights go offline, lurches towards the door, and then falls over.
Oh no.
It stands up. You've lost 1 action point.
Fuck. Okay, it's still my turn.
Yep.
I'm gonna use my second standard action to move. That's 20, 50, 45 feet. And I'm gonna use another action point to do an investigation check on this ride up ahead because I think I see something in it. Give me that marker over there. Maybe that one works. That ain't good.
Alright, yeah, we need to replenish our markers. Please, people in YouTube, subscribe.
Why you no subscribe?
We subscribe, why know you?
10.
17.
You hear a rumbling snarl moving past at a fast pace from inside the ride. You can't place
Inside the
what it
water
was,
slide right here.
but it didn't sound friendly. In fact, it sounded quite agitated, moving at a high speed.
That's what I'm standing here listening to.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alright.
Your turn.
I'm gonna fly over my roller coaster to right up here. Spending an action point, I still have an action point, a standard action, and another standard action. I'm going to spend a standard action to make an investigation check.
It's a 7.
That's 12. So I see the King of Carnival locked in his own attraction. He's been closed off. Some brave souls locked him and the Jester in their parts of the park. Another person sacrificed himself just closing off the doorway to the gator mouth. The gator on the fairway has what looks to be the piece of the engineer who locked down the gator park in his mouth. At least some of him.
Uh-oh. Did it eat him?
I also see 3 zombies and what looks to be a living person trying to signal through the glass ceiling at the weapon store. And if you ask me why we have a weapon store in this theme park, it's kind of obvious at this point.
You don't say.
I'm going to spend my second standard action. No, I'm going to spend my move action. I'm going to move my 35 feet. And I'm going to shoot these zombies. My standard action. So make my attack. Nat 20.
Ooh, damn.
So my hammering Eldritch Spear drives this guy into the ground. Like,
smash.
let's roll my damage here. Let's see exactly how far I drove him into the ground. 6 plus
5.
5. We got 11. That zombie is dead.
Nice.
Super
It's
smash.
like gone.
Home run.
Now I'm gonna spend an action point and shoot that jack off.
Nineteen. Ooh, damn.
It's just this is just brutal. 3. Eight.
It's 11 times 2, right? Because isn't your other last
Yeah.
19 and 20?
Yeah. Okay. I'm just killing minions, but it's fun. You should try it sometime. I'm not going to risk shooting through any of my park attractions. Those are expensive. Zombies are easy to get rid of. Spending another action point. I have one left after this. Oh my god, 17. Yeah. This is happening.
How you gonna crit every throw?
4. My ranged is a beast.
Beast mode in glazed.
And he's still dead.
So it's 3 zombies eradicated, and that would end your turn, correct?
Yeah, I have one action point left, and I'm going to use
No, that was your third one.
No,
yeah, that
my-
was your third action
No,
point.
that
You
was?
just said it.
Keeping tracky.
No, I was keeping track. I said I had one more after this. I was going to use it for a move action.
Where are we going to move deeper into the park?
No, I'm going to fly over the golf course to let you guys know where I am, because I'm not shooting my gator. I spent money on that gator. The zombies I don't care about. They're clearly not what Leveled Up Incorporated is looking for as company employees.
It's your turn, Jordan.
If we just remain quiet, the phone will think we're gone and go away. All right, Jordan.
Hold on.
We hold for nothing.
I have spring attack.
You kind of see me flying over the fairway.
Of course. So
You also
as-
kind of notice me discharge 4 Eldritch Blasts in a row. Or 3 Eldritch Blasts in a row.
So as far as I know, me
It's
and
kinda
Clay
obby
both
when it's
know
in the
that
air.
there's
Yeah.
something alive fucking swimming around in this motherfucker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well I think it's just dead bodies and zombies floating around at the moment, because I don't exactly know who or what is swimming around in there. For all I know, it could be patrons just getting waterlogged, fucking trying to survive from the zombies and animatronics, fucking swimming around the slide, because I cannot see within the slide.
Now,
I don't have piercing
you're
gaze.
you're
or nothing
trying
like
to
that.
avoid reliving the post-traumatic stress experience of face rape via Apenstein Jr. At this point, it's at the back of your mind. You can feel it. You can feel the erect Franken apes, and you don't want to panic your fangirl because this was
That would be freaky if you get face raped again in front of your old lady.
So you're kind of like subconsciously veering away from the mysterious water park attraction.
But I feel like I want to go for a nice swim.
With your girl?
Yeah, we can go down the slide together or something
Okay.
and find out what the fuck's going on.
His logic is undeniable.
Okay, then make your investigation check as you approach the gate.
Okay, this would be the gate right here, right? Okay. You're approaching gate.
She just jumped up on your behind. Roll it, silly.
Let's be very likely today. 15 plus 3, that's an 18.
Just as you walk in, you see little Mona, one of the park's alligators, rush by in the inner tube slough. The water park attraction has little Mona loose in it. But just as she passes, you can see the fabricated torsos of zombies that got caught in the slough and fell in front of Lina Mona as she sped through the water park.
And she's eating them along the way, I imagine.
Yes.
Okay.
You see 4 inner tubes lined up, still in the corral.
Is there a little, like, pooling area down at the bottom of the slide?
Underneath the entire golf course is the water tube ride. It's cave tubing at extreme speeds.
Really?
Yep. Which you are reading off of the company informational kiosk. It says avoid falling golf balls.
While proceeding through the slide. So, isn't there like a little section where like it veers off?
It opens up to the surface here, here, and here, where golfers can see tubers as they pass underneath the canals.
And they try to fucking putt their way through. Oh jeez. So,
Now, the 470-pound snarling reptile apparently did not dissuade your fangirl. She has already run up to the inner tubes. And
she's damn determined to go. Alright, well I think I'm gonna use my move action to follow myself right up there. Cause ain't no way my minions will go.
Alright. Roll D percentile.
D percentile.
You have a 40% chance of coming up behind Lilimona.
God damn. I rolled a 10.
Okay, did you go first or did your fan take the tube first?
Well, she was obviously rushing up there
She
before me,
didn't,
so it
she
looked
didn't
like
get
she
in
took
the
it
tube.
first.
She didn't get in the tube. I didn't specify that. Did you go? Did you have her go?
I was hot on her heels. She went up there on her
Hot
own
on her
fucking
heels.
will.
Sounds like she went first.
Alrighty. Roll reflex save.
Oh, reflex save, he says. 18 plus her reflex?
Yep.
What would reflex be based on?
Reflex. Like it says reflex.
No, it doesn't. It says HD level
Dex.
HP and
Dex, man. It says Dex.
Dex plus 4. 18 plus 4. 22.
She is now straddling the gator. She's grappling it, and she is now careening through the water attraction at extreme speed.
Riding the gator.
Riding the gator. She's like choking it from behind. The gator deflated her inner tube, but she's straddling it.
She's choking the gator
She's choking the gator.
while straddling it.
While straddling it.
My little minions go hot.
Just had to point that out, YouTube.
She is moving. She's moving 70 feet per round, and she is moving at 3 times move action through the ride.
Through the super slide.
Yep.
In the super slide, mind you.
Okay.
Okay, now.
Well, now that my minions action is spent, I am going to go hot on her heels and chasing after her down the slide with one of the 3 inner tubes that are left up there. What do I do?
Roll D percentile.
Roll D percentile.
You have a 30% chance of coming up behind. Like, if you beat 30% chance, 30%, you are going to be behind the gator.
And I rolled an 80.
You're not only behind the gator, you're close enough that you can follow your minion in visual range. You have 1 move action to reach her. But you see chunks of zombies, what we would call a zombie flow.
Careening towards you past the
Hey.
gator as they're rolling down the slide.
Like
and shit.
bits and pieces of zombies left over from little Mona's snacks.
Roll reflex.
You have to roll reflex to get around the zombie flows. So yeah, this is gratis. Go for it.
Oh man. A 2 plus 8, which is 10.
The zombie flow scratches your inner tube. The inner tube has taken 2 points of damage. At this point in time, you realize that the inner tube is made from rubberized mithril. It has a total of 20 HP. If it gets damaged 18 more times in a similar way, it will deflate, and you will lose your speed advantage. And you will also be exposed to direct damage if you collide with zombie floats.
Well, I have one more move action.
You don't
so
have to
two,
make
right?
move actions. All move actions are taken away. You're moving on a water slide that is moving at an extreme pace of speed. So every time you make an action, a standard action, you have already made a 70-foot move action.
Well, can I make a jump check and try to jump from my inner tube and land on the gator myself?
You have to make a jump and then a grapple check.
Jump and a grapple check, huh?
Yep.
I have advanced defense as one of my ethics abilities. I mean, one of my feats.
What's
combat/defense.
What's your total jump rank? Your ability to jump total, and what is your grapple modifier? And then roll twice, 2d20.
I have no grapple modifier.
That sucks.
I have a jump ability though. My jump is
You-
plus
okay,
6 on
Jordan,
skill.
what is your base attack for your two classes? Add your strength modifier, and that is your grapple modifier. It's under attack rolls. We've been through this. Attack rolls. It's first page, literally. Like right there under saving throws and initiative.
Shit. Base attack is a plus 8 then.
Hello, Mom.
And
Hi. Thank you for getting me.
plus my
back.
strength modifier. And because of my super melee ability, I can trade in my strength modifier for my dexterity modifier, so I'm going to make that a plus 3.
That doesn't work with grapples.
Are you on here?
Yeah, we are. So let's.
Oh, well, it's plus 2 then.
Don't worry, we have an audience effect. All right.
Everyone's always
Alright,
afraid
so,
to be in the audience.
Yeah.
I'm going to make a jump check, and I'm going to try and jump from the inner tube going down the slide onto the gator's back.
There is a full move action between you and the gator, so you have to beat a DC of 20.
Have to.
Have to.
19 plus 6. I bet that does it.
Yes, it does. You manage to jump on the gator's tail. Now, Jordan, roll reflex.
I
Like
have
you-
to roll a reflex.
Yep, you're
like
climbing
the
up
gator thrashing as soon as I landed right
Yeah,
on its
you gotta
ass.
climb up it. Climb to where your fangirl's sitting.
Oh, man. 2 plus 8, that's a 10.
Do I manage to at least keep hold of the gator's tail?
Oh yeah, you're holding on to it, but
Okay.
you're really not happy about it.
That doesn't look good.
3. Six.
Do I take damage?
Yeah.
What kind of damage do I take?
You take 9 points of damage, and you have to make a will save with the DC of 15. You just got bashed from the underwater to the ceiling of the ride
Smash back
and
to
back
the floor.
down, and she rolled.
So I have to make a will save of at least 15.
Yeah,
8 plus 5. That does not beat 15. That is only 13.
you no longer have a hold. You're no longer a hold of her tail. You've drifted back between the inner tube and the tail of the gator, and you're coming up to a point in the ride which is called the Whitewater Lagoon. So you have to make you have to swim to either the gator or the inner tube. Swim check.
Oh god, I should. It's so. Please let me. I'm gonna swim back to the gator.
I don't think he's gonna be able to do it.
6 plus 3, that's a 9.
You can't swim worth the shit.
Jordan, reflex save.
God damn it. 19
Good
plus
thing you got a good
fucking
reflex save.
Okay.
8. 27.
You grabbed a hold of that fucking tail and shimmied up it. You're no longer in the water. And damn good, too, because you see your inner tube careen into what looks to be a massive zombie float with sharpened bones, and it ruptures instantly.
Oh god, I would have been really fucked.
Little Mona tried to tail slam you, and you managed to make, via your reflex save, a grapple check. Now, you have to grapple Little Mona on the way down. Roll your first grapple assault. Your base damage is,
I
at
grabbed
this
plus
level,
8.
1d8.
1d8.
Yeah, that's your damage. 1d8 for grapple. So roll your grapple attack.
I thought I had to roll d20 first. in
Yeah,
order
you
to
roll
do
your
the
grapple as a d20.
17 plus 8,
No, 17 plus your grapple modifier.
which is
total
8.
8. Now roll your damage.
Which is 1d8, right?
Yep.
Or that would be 2d8 because it's
Your living
critical,
weapon.
right?
Go for it.
Yeah.
It's 2 times the d8 roll.
3.
2 times, so it's 6. No, you got,
Oh, 3 2 times 7.
Yeah, so it's 6.
Oh, okay.
now that you are now engaged with the gator, your turn ends.
Okay.
Yay.
I'll invert that.
It's the bad guy's turn.
Yep. But she doesn't really have any major tricks up her sleeve. She tries to thrash her tail, but she can't reach you on her back. And she tries to snap her jaws, but your sidekick has her jaws shut. So the objective here is steering the gator and subduing it. You have to
Trying
get
drive
back.
it out of the ride.
Clay, it is now your turn.
Okay. I think I'm gonna try to get up there and see what the hell you're doing, so.
You can follow me in the ride.
This isn't in my way or nothing, right? You're just floating.
Yeah.
I can see through those dice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh well, I
He's just
clearly
floating in midair.
can see whatever that is on the putting range.
Yep. That would be Big Jimmy. Or no, Little Eli. He is a smaller gator to what Little Mona is.
Okay.
He only can bite. He's not very good on land. He only has 3 legs.
Okay, that was my first standard action. I'm gonna use my second standard action to get right up on him. I'm gonna use an action point to use True Strike with my Draco's Torture Staff. Okay, it does. Let me see, 1d6
Gentlemen,
plus 2d8.
at this point in time, dinner is going to be exhausted in a few minutes.
Dad,
2
on the air right now.
Give me a d8.
So what you're doing is
And a d6.
I'm done.
Okay,
Have a nice evening.
this is a regular. How much? 7, 1, and 1. That's 9. And then fire damage, d6. Which is 3 times a d10. When I crit, I automatic crit.
40.
So 4 times 12 is 48 damage.
boomstick here is bad as
No, I don't have the boomstick anymore. I have Draco's torture staff.
Alrighty.
I sacrificed the boomstick to give it the crit multiplier.
The gator has been hurt quite thoroughly, but he does have the sudden strike ability as an alligator. So, okay. Okay. As he has to be in your armor class.
Get a reflex save?
No, sudden strike. It negates reflex.
But I have lightning reflexes.
Negates all reflex.
Oh, lamers.
It would be the same as attacking someone that's prone. Good news, you got only 9 points of damage. There was no crit
I
there.
can take that.
Okay, the gator has 18 points of health left.
I still got 52.
He's snarling at you and looks like he's kind of apprehensive. All you see is the lanyard with the company access key. It says bronze key.
Oh, that sounds cool.
On the lanyard and on the key card.
Well, I'm gonna use another action point then. I'm not playing with him. And I'm gonna hit him
Gonna need him.
with a lightning bolt. Does 1d6 per level of Techo Mage, and I'm level 4. I need 3 other d6s.
Ready?
D6, sir.
Oh, D6.
I do
5, 5, 4, 1. It's
15 damage. He only had 12 left. I'm murking him.
He had 18.
Oh, 18?
Yep.
Well, I did 15. He's got 3 left.
He is now incapacitated. The gator is subduable. All you need to do is jump on top of him and tie him up with duct tape.
No. Hell no. Hell to the no. I'm using my 3rd action point. And I'm using Burning Hands. And it does 1d4 per level. I need 3 more d4s. I'm marking them. Tired of these goons out here.
It's a park attraction.
He's dead.
You hear your phone vibrate in your pocket. It's an update from your bank account. Your company slush fund. You've been charged $380 for the cost of the gator.
What?
The gator was a park attraction. We were trying to keep him.
So?
You lost the money for... You got
Killing
higher
the gator.
experience for killing it, but you lost the money reward.
How much did I lose?
380 cash points.
Dang, that's all I got.
Damn, I guess you're broke, huh?
That sucks.
He mentioned it at the beginning of the game. Don't
If you
kill
capture him
just gotta
alive, you get
capture
double
him
the
alive.
cash.
Well, I marked him. I want them experience points. Mark.
You got the bronze key card lanyard. You also got... What's the reward that I set for that asshole? Same page. There's the... Okay, let's go by the name. You got the little Eli gator skin boots.
Okay. What do they do?
They give you a +1 to your AC.
Okay.
So your defense goes up by 1 miscellaneous.
Okay. Yeah, that puts it up to 18.
Okay. Back to me.
Yep,
No, it's on
that's
Jacob.
my turn actually.
Oh, yes. Actually, it is.
I'm gonna shout down. Clay, I probably should have told you, the alligators are really expensive park attractions. I only got 3 of them, but they're like the most expensive alligators in all of New Orleans. So let's really try not to kill them. That 3-legged son of a bitch was actually able to sing opera.
Isn't anybody a necromancer around here when you need one?
Nope.
There was a necromancer on the payroll, but since the gators are out of their exhibit, clearly he's not here anymore.
Oh,
He's
snap.
been either zombified or eaten.
Now, I basically explained, you got the bronze key, right?
Yes.
Okay, there should be a silver key in that will open up the gator habitat.
Okay.
If we get into the gator habitat, we can get everything on lockdown and get a cash out on this area of the park.
Nice.
But we can also use the bronze key to get into any of the other lockdown park attractions that say it requires a bronze key.
I think we should go clear the rest of the park.
All right. Nutty's Bounce House is the only other bronze key besides. Why the hell is the storehouse bronze key? You know, the one that the storehouse you just passed coming up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that has a bronze key qualifier. If you can use that bronze key card to open it up.
Okay, let's do that.
Alrighty. I'm going to make an investigate check. I barely see a zombie moving up into the glass room where the store clerk is hiding out. I can't see him clear enough to make a shot. That ends my turn.
What about the humungulor?
It's time for his turn, actually. Clay, you feel like you're lost at this moment.
Okay.
There seems to be a large facility that you're wandering through, and you finally see something that looks like an exit door, but you don't know what it is for some reason. Make an investigate check.
21.
You make out that the words spell exit. You don't quite know what it means, but you trust that it means to leave.
Okay.
And you walk outside. You see these 2 grim fellows pressing towards you. But you don't know what they are. You just don't recognize them as what you are.
Okay.
The homunculus has 2 standard actions. One can be used as a move, and one can be used as an attack.
How far does he move?
He has a 35-foot move action.
Okay, I'm gonna move. I don't need to measure. It's less than 35. I'm gonna attack him.
All right.
4.
Plus the homunculus's
strength. 1.
5.
That sucked.
The zombie actually kind of feels relieved that it could reflexively outmaneuver this large cobalt-colored metallic creature. It's not really interested in it, but it smells blood, so it tries to make an attack. Roll reflex. What's next?
2. Whoops.
Okay, you're granted an attack of opportunity.
Nice. Fuck.
Again, the zombie seems surprised. It's actually found something that it coordinationally is superior to. But
It's gonna get me messed up.
it's not interested anymore. The smell of blood is too faint. It just decided to move past.
That's cool.
It's now slamming on the back door to the weapon shop,
That's cool.
indicating that there's something inside, and the homunculus's turn
And
ends.
his Jacob's turn.
Alrighty. Well, it is actually the monster's turn.
All right.
And starting this campaign of crazy off, we have Jordan's sidekick, who got a 17 with her grapple attempt. Jordan, what's her strength?
Their strength is +4. It's 4 and a 2, wasn't it?
6. She has done 6 points of damage to the gator, and she has turned it slightly to the left. Jordan, roll 2 d20s.
2 d20s?
Yep.
You heard it.
Two and a 1.
That's the like worstest, the second worst possible, dude.
Okay, Jordan, you got
How
slammed
did you drop
against.
them both on 20? That was crazy.
You got slammed against the ceiling of the ride again. Actually, you got slammed against the ceiling just as it came up into one of the open clearings where Clay is, and your face collided with the rounded foam crate side of the ride. You actually took a point of damage. But Clay saw you as you, like, whoop, and face planted riding the gator. And the gator makes its reflex save with 16 plus 7. And it jumps over what looks like a massive zombie flu blocking the ride, and now you're in the lagoon. The gator has free motion.
Oh, fuck.
But that ended the gator's turn, so good news.
Is it technically still my turn?
It's now the start of your turn, actually.
Oh, thank God. Jesus fucking. Okay. Sustain 1 point of damage. That is okay. That brings me down to 40 health. Should be alright. Okay.
Well, am I still attached to the gator?
Yes.
Am I still grappling it?
Yes.
Alright, I'm shouting forward to Aoki to get the fuck out of the way.
Oh, he's
So
still
do I have to
grappling it? It
roll her
should be over
listen
here then.
check?
Mm-hmm.
I'll roll her listen check then.
10?
10 plus her modifier, which is what? Plus her dex? Or
Wisdom.
Plus 2, that's 12. And I'm going to tell her to get the fuck out of the way. Did she hear me?
She can't really hear anything over the sounds of the rushing water and the growling alligator. However, she does manage to boof the gator's direction again. She pulled it strongly over to the right. As you can see, there is a small hanging hammock. Inside of it, you're approaching it within 1 move action's time. So you have just enough time to make one investigate check to grab what's inside the hammock.
Do it up.
Alright, I can do that.
Check it.
13 plus 3, which is 16. Plus my dexterity, wouldn't that be right?
Right. You scored some leveled up incorporated quality swim trunks. They grant you the swim the sticks invocation so you can breathe underwater. Like
Nice.
corporate hero and executive Jake Ulrich.
Sweet.
You also scored what looks to be a 6-month-old taco that is slowly regenerating. It had a few bites taken out of it, but it's becoming a whole taco again.
Oh my god, the Mobius taco. It
Mobius
does exist.
taco.
Now, I ate the Mobius taco last time around. You just picked it up in a hammock. Just remember that this taco already had been ate. It's rematerializing after I consume
Ew, you're eating fecals. You're always messing with poop, dude.
it.
It's fucked up, bro.
No, it's actually recomposing itself from the matter that had separated from it in the quantum state. You know how atoms, particles, and everything break
Schrodinger's
off. And,
cat and whatnot.
So wait,
so
say
the
if I'm
it's
wearing,
the taco that never was eaten by me, but it was
It's the
eaten by me.
taco that does
say I'm wearing,
it.
say I'm wearing
It
these
just
swim
goes
trunks in
on
the
and
lagoon.
on, my friend.
Can I still use like my
Some
the swim
people
the sticks
started
invocation to
eating
move
it, not
underwater?
knowing what it
As
was.
long as you're wearing the
And they'll
trunks, you
continue
can
eating
use your
it
standard
forever
move
just
action.
because it is the taco that
But you're in
does
a
it.
current pool, so you're kind of
Just goes
moving
on
regardless
and
of
on,
how.
my friend.
you
But
can
it
move.
doesn't negate
Some
any
people
feet
started
percentile
eating
for my
it,
move
not
action
knowing
or
what
nothing
it
like that.
was. And they'll
No,
continue
you
eating
can't
it
make your own
forever
move
just
action. You're
because
in a
it is
water
the
slough.
taco that
Okay.
does
It's,
it.
the water's moving too fast.
It just goes on and on, my friends. Some
Alright.
people started eating it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue eating it forever just because.
Well, Aoki turned the big ass crock to the fucking right, and I grabbed those swim trunks and fucking half-eaten taco.
What's alright,
I
Jake?
didn't put the swim trunks on, however. What I'm going to do is I'm going to slam this gator in the middle of the back with my whole bag as a melee flail.
You have to break your grapple, which means you will have to go in the water.
I will have to go in the water.
Yes. You can only make melee attacks from the inner tube, which you no
not
longer
from
have.
grapple.
Your only option is to grapple. Or wear the
Well,
swim
can I-
trunks and try to
can I-
swing while
can-
being submerged
Can
at high
I,
speed.
however, light a fire on its ass with my Draconis Tooth fire,
Why
my
not?
fire breathing while I'm
Why
grappling?
not?
Okay, I'm going
Just
to
try
actually
not to
give
kill
that
it
a
because
shot.
you don't have enough money to kill this gator.
I don't know. I'd be highly in debt.
That's the gator. Clay killed the cheap gator. This one is 700 cash points.
Oh shit.
I rolled a 12 plus 3, which was 15. Did I hit?
Yeah.
Okay, that works for me. 2d8. Shit. 6 plus 4, which is 10. I do 10 points of damage and light a fire under its ass.
All right.
I'm going to spend
The
another.
gator-
I'm going
The
to.
gator received 5 points of damage. It is now down to 39 points of HP. And the lagoon is now fogged up. And it was bad enough because there was simulated rain, but now you've created a cloud of fog.
Because
obscuring
of my
the
fire
open,
breath.
yeah, obscuring the open tunnels in the end of the canal pool.
Oh, great.
You have 3 options to go through, and now you have a 20%, 30%, and 40% obscurity chance on the tunnels you are looking at. So you have the tunnel at the left, which has 20%, the tunnel at the right, which has 40%, and the tunnel in the center, which is further ahead with 30% obscurity.
So I'd have to roll percentiles every time I go through them tunnels.
Until the fog dissipates.
How the fuck am I supposed to get this gator out?
You're coming back up at the inner tube slough because you've just moved to here. In fact, you're going to see another opening where light is coming through. Natural sunlight.
Is there a way I can use a fucking handle animal check in order to fucking like move my way up and fucking like steer him out of the slide actually and get him onto solid
Why
ground?
not?
That's what she's been doing this entire time.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna spend my last action point on that then to use a handle animal check and try to steer him out of this opening that I am approaching. 14 plus 6 is 20.
You shoot the curl. The two of you ride out of it. Do a barrel roll. The gator is now on the fairway, but you have been broken from the grapple. You slide past Clay.
Tumbled the both of us.
The gator is also like disoriented. It's thrashing on the ground. It looks like it's trying to get up. And it's up.
My turn.
It is now Clay's turn.
Well,
Sweet.
my first action move. He's within 30 feet of me. I'm gonna use daze.
Go for it.
Now he's dazed.
Yep.
So he can't move for a whole turn. I'm gonna use my second action point to move on him. And I'm gonna use a handle animal check on a action point. 8 plus 7 is 15.
The gator is disoriented. It doesn't know what's going on. It's snapping wildly, but you manage to close its jaws. You can spend an action point to wrap its mouth with something and tie its mouth shut.
Definitely so. What do I gotta beat?
You have to beat a DC of 15.
With what modifier?
This is a general dexterity check.
18, son.
Yeah. I think he got that one.
And its mouth is now bound. You have to tie its legs behind its back to immobilize it, and you will receive the cash reward of 750 cash points.
Okay, can I use another my third action point to try to do that?
Yep.
Yeah,
Now
Come
you have
on.
to make an escape artist check to tie this thing up.
Oh, okay. Escape artist check?
Yep.
Where's the
it's right below
I
disabled
see it.
device.
I got 7 on that too. 20, son. It's 13 plus 7.
Its top pair of legs are now bound. It needs one more tie, and it cannot move. It will be incapacitated, and the cash reward is yours.
That is your turn because he just
Yep.
used his third action point.
Yeah, that's solid.
And Sonic Boom.
I get beaten here.
2d4. Actually, time for my roll.
Didn't quite make it, did you?
Fuck you, red dice again. Ha!
He's like I double with my
Mulligan.
green dice.
Ha! And greed comes in for the win. I bound its rear legs.
You bastard.
You are a bastard.
How did you get all that word?
Okay, that's one gator down. One
Hey, I had
gator
to ride
real
that
far.
gator through a motherfucking water slide for about like 200, 300 yards, man. Imagine how fucking
Yeah,
dizzy
okay.
I feel.
Here you go, Clay. You get 300
A
cash
little
points
minion's
back.
Oh, I like that. Thanks.
And
Appreciate
Jordan,
that.
you get 100 cash points for all the hard work you did on the water slide.
Yay.
And we have
Oh,
one
come
gator
on.
left to go.
Let me bargain with you. Come on.
We also found the
I got
silver
slammed up
key
and down the
card
ceiling and the
lanyard.
floor of that
Nice.
slide. You should at least give me 150.
100, sir.
Come on, 150. Let me barter with you here.
You only
No.
get 100, sir. There's only
Yeah.
so much.